Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us today. My name is John Wittgenstein, the president of the Parent Trust for Washington Children's Board, and I'm so excited and happy that you're joining us today. And we wish we could see you in person today, but we're so glad to be spending this hour here to support Parent Trust. We've got a great program lined up for you. We're going to be celebrating the 30th anniversary of our Families in Recovery program. We're going to be honoring our 2021 Children's Champion, U.S. Representative Dr. Kim Shrier, and our guest speaker, Laura Dernoot Lipsky of the Trauma Stewardship Institute is here to unveil her new roadmap for creating resilience in your daily life. But I'd like to get things started by introducing our fabulous co-host, Dorothy Miller, a fellow board member. Dorothy, please introduce yourself.
Thanks, John. Hi, my name is Dorothy Miller, and I currently am the Vice President of the Parent Trust Board. And I just wanted to spend a few minutes talking to you about why Parent Trust is so important to me and so important to everyone in Washington State. 1.5 million children live in Washington State, and 80,000 babies are born in our state this year. We are a statewide child abuse prevention organization, and prevention is so important. Our vision is a world where every parent has the support and resources they need to keep their family safe and strong before a crisis occurs. Parent Trust has 8 programs which serve hundreds of families each week and reach over 15,000 people every year. We all know that the pandemic has taken an incredible toll on everyone, and particularly families. And the social and economic fallout of the pandemic continues. Studies show that since the onset of the pandemic, more than 60% of new families struggle with increased anxiety and depression, making parenting even more harder. This is why Parent Trust is so important and why our mission is even more critical now than ever. Back to you, John.
Thank you, Dorothy. That's some really interesting information there. And for all of us, now is the time for us to come together and help the families and help our families and communities through this next year. Babies can't wait, families can't wait, our communities can't wait. You can give through our website, parenttrust.org, through our Facebook page, and by texting the word donate, 855-933-3771, and we'll keep those instructions up on the screen throughout the hour over here on the left-hand side.
Yes, and even more excitingly, you can really make an even bigger impact. Right now, our board is matching every donation, and your dollars are instantly doubled. Your donations can help us get to our fundraising goals and support our incredible programs for these amazing families.
We want to start the program by thanking our sponsors, who, like you, believe in prevention and are committed to supporting families before they're in crisis. We just want to say many thanks to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, a worldwide nonprofit, KPMG, a multinational professional services firm, K2 Vision, a comprehensive vision and care practice, True Blue Strategies, an award-winning public affairs marketing and communication company, the Trauma Stewardship Institute, founded by our keynote speaker, Laura Dernoot Lipsky, and the Sayer Ruckstuhl Wright family, a longtime supporter of the Parent Trust of Washington Children organization. And on behalf of the board, the staff, and all the Parent Trust team and families, we want to thank you for your support.
Yes, and I'll add my thanks to that as well. So today we want to highlight one of those 8 programs I mentioned earlier, which are designed to support all of our families, which we're discussing tonight. We are thrilled to be celebrating 30 years of our Families in Recovery program. Our Families in Recovery program has served more than 7,500 parents. It's a staggering number when you think about all the lives this program has changed. All the children who've grown up with their parents instead of being in foster care. Many of our Families in Recovery group members are breaking away from generations of family trauma and addiction.
Our Families in Recovery groups are led by professional facilitators and volunteer parent leaders. They meet weekly across the state, working together to solve critical family problems, support one another as they learn new skills, and build new futures and opportunities for their families. But don't just take it from us. Now let's hear directly from our Families in Recovery parent leaders.
It's a really good experience. I love it, and I think other people will benefit from it. We give each other advices, and like we take advices. Like it's really good. Like we help and support each other. I love this group. Like I felt like I was the type of person that wasn't able to be in a group or would feel comfortable talking to other people. But here I am now. I'm in the group, and I joined the developmental screening for my children. I'm in the group a lot.
Hi, my name's Myra. I wanted to share my story of how I came across parent trust. So I needed to get parenting classes. It was court mandated due to my children in California. The father had lost custody of my children, so they wanted me to take parenting classes, and they couldn't help me from California. So I was basically on my own. I wasn't really getting help from social workers, from no one. So I just went online, and I called child services here in Washington, and they referred me to Parent Trust. There they were so resourceful. They heard my story. They knew what I needed. They didn't really necessarily had any parenting classes for teenagers, and they were actually able to make their own you could say their own curriculum for parenting classes. And I had a very little limited time because I couldn't find anyone that could help me, and they referred me with Kate, and we did 6 weeks of parenting classes for teenagers, and she was awesome. It wasn't just parenting that she helped me with. She actually helped me understand how my children were feeling and how I could help them. And when we got done, I told her I still wanted to continue to see her, but there weren't she wasn't able to see me anymore because of the parenting classes and all that. But she wanted to refer me to another parenting group, which this is how I met Myra Beth. And joining that group has helped me in all different ways. All the support groups that they've helped me with have helped me. It's just the fact that you're able to meet other people that don't know you, but you're able to feel comfortable to talk to complete strangers. But we're all struggling with our own different issues, but we're there to support each other, give each other, advice. And the whole thing is that we all respect each other. Nobody's there to judge anybody. We're all parents trying to get support. So I believe that this parent trust, everything that they're doing to help all these, we don't have a handbook to see how to be a good parent. I believe life throws you different scenarios, and you just sometimes we do need support, and I believe that's what Parent Trust has done for us. Have that separate window where we can just sit there and talk and everybody just gives support. And Myra Beth is awesome. I do not miss any of her sessions. Sometimes I'm driving, sometimes I'm cooking, sometimes I'm even working a second shift, but I'm there and I'm listening. And everybody it's awesome. It's something somewhere where that's my getaway. So yeah, that's my story with Parent Trust, and I really do hope that they're around for a long time and help parents like me get through these hard times.
Hi, my name's Amy. I just got my 48-week certificate, and what I get out of group is support. I started Parent Trust when I was at a long-term inpatient drug and alcohol treatment center in Yakima called Triumph at Casita. I moved back home to Moses Lake, contacted someone through the 1-800 number, and was able to continue Parent Trust on Zoom. So now I get to be a part of Snohomish County. Parent Trust has helped me through the pandemic, my CPS case, my parenting, in my recovery, and so much more. My favorite thing about group is that I get to listen to other parents and broaden my perspective.
That is great. What about what would you tell others? And this is for Amy, and then I'll go to Delaney. What would you tell other parents thinking about joining one of our groups? What would you say to another parent?
Oh, me?
Yeah, Deilani, go ahead.
Okay, that is amazing. I've met so many friends and different, parenting styles and everything that's helped me. So it's amazing.
Nice. What's your favorite thing about the group?
Me?
Yep, back to Deilani.
Sorry. Just talking to people, they're like learning their stories, their backgrounds, and just knowing that I don't feel alone. Like I'm not that different from everybody else. Like everybody has similar stories to me. As like I came to this group and like I thought that I was like an oddball out, but like there's so many people in this group that have really similar stories. So it's really cool.
Yeah. So what would you say to the people that are donating to these programs to keep them going? Or what would you want to say to them?
Thank you.
Perfect.
Of course, yes.
Thank you. Deilani, do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, thank you. And just keep donating, because like this program is like helped me in so many ways. And I'm gonna keep coming as much as I can, as yeah, it's helped me so much. So don't stop. Because there's gonna be so many other parents that need it, So
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you to our amazing parent leaders who are changing the lives and helping other families do the same. I'm part of Parent Trust because of stories like these and the impact that we have through programs like these. And your donations make these stories and this impact possible. At Parent Trust, we always ask our families every day, what do you need today? How can we help? And we've kept asking this question through the pandemic. In fact, it may have become even more important during the pandemic, because one of the things that we heard from our families and recovery groups is they never stopped meeting. They immediately went virtual and continue to serve the hundreds of recovering families on a weekly basis. And the donations that we were able to solicit through Parent Trust enabled us to empower these groups, purchasing and supplying laptops and hotspots for families who would not have been able to get online in any other way. And I'm sure, as you all know, the digital world has become so important over the last 18 months while we've been in this pandemic. We have to keep this going. And as it says on the screen, you can give into our website, parenttrust.org, through our Facebook page, or by texting the word donate to 855-933-3771, as it says on the left side of the page. We are so grateful for your support, because your support is what enables us to have this type of impact in our community and support these families. We will hear more from our parent leaders at the end of the hour.
Absolutely, John. But now I wanted to share, it is my very great pleasure to introduce you all to U.S. Representative Dr. Kim Shrier, our 2021 Children's Champion. Representative Shrier has worked hard in Congress to make sure that keeping families safe and preventing child abuse and neglect remains a priority. It is not easy to be a prevention advocate, but Representative Shrier, who is a mom and the first pediatrician to serve in Congress, continues to speak up for policies and funding that help families before they are in crisis. Mm-hmm. Her work keeps families together and kids safe in Washington State and across the country. We are so honored to present U.S. Representative Dr. Kim Shrier with our 2021 Laura Smith Brown Children's Champion Award.
Hello, I'm Kim Shrier, representing Washington's 8th Congressional District, and I am so grateful to be with you among so many fierce and dedicated advocates for children, and I am absolutely honored to accept the 2021 Children's Champion Award from you, Parent Trust for Washington Children. As a pediatrician and a member of Congress, I have dedicated my career to the health and the well-being of children. And this pandemic has placed really unique stress on the children in our community, many of whom have struggled with remote learning and missed routine health care, even a routine schedule, but are falling behind on their immunizations, and many have been cut off from their friends and social networks. It's also really stressed parents who are navigating an uncertain world, dealing with their own stresses and uncertainties, and many facing economic insecurity and unemployment, and tragically, who may have also lost beloved family members. This increased stress, as we all know, increases the risk that children face of neglect and maltreatment. As a representative from Washington's 8th District, I fought to expand access to physician networks, to reduce healthcare premiums, and to increase access to affordable biosimilars to make prescriptions more affordable. And there's more there to come. I've also acted to increase funding for the Vaccines for Children program, which provides about half of the pediatric vaccines in Washington state and the US. And I was very proud to support the child tax credit. I am committed to making that permanent for the sake of America's children and Washington's children. Now, my bill, Stronger CAPTA, which passed the House in 2019, to strengthen federal child abuse prevention and treatment programs, which support community providers like Parent Trust for Washington Children. This bill helps shift the focus of these programs away from treatment and toward prevention. For example, by requiring new and expanded trainings on signs of infant abuse to be offered to child care workers, daycare workers, and other frontline people who have contact with children, so they can catch these signs early and prevent further tragedies. So by investing early in families, we can address stressors before they evolve into a crisis and before they harm children, and we can adequately support children and parents and their caregivers. We should be doing our best to prevent abuse and mitigate stress, and I am so proud to support partners in this effort like you at Parent Trust. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Representative Shrier, for all your work with families and for children, and for being here with us today. You're a true champion and a fierce advocate for prevention. Now it's time to introduce our keynote speaker, Laura Dernoot Lipsky, founder of the Trauma Stewardship Institute. Laura's going to walk us through her new map for managing your day. It's a very handy tool to have on hand, and personally, I know once I got my hands on it, it's been a resource I use almost daily. The link to download the map can be found in our last email, or you can also go to our website, parenttrust.org/map, to download it now. Additionally, we'll have the link up on the screen during Laura's talk in a minute here. Laura's work is life-changing. She helps people who are facing tremendous stress. Her clients are first responders, social workers, community volunteers, and people who are really going through it. And it's important that we teach and support these people, that they learn how to care for themselves, build resilience, and avoid burnout, which I'm sure everybody is dealing with in today's environment more now than ever.
Absolutely, John. Laura really gets it. She understands that the last year has been incredibly stressful for nearly all of us. And here she is today to bring her humor and grace and a new tool filled with tiny but genius ways that we can reduce our stress every day. Thank you, Laura. That was amazing and so helpful. Your map for managing one's day is a great tool for keeping our days on track, helping us find joy, and helping everyone stay connected with our loved ones and our communities. For the folks watching, Laura's talk and a downloadable version of her map will be available in the event section of our website and on our YouTube channel for the next 30 days. We'll send you all an email with the link so that you can share the talk and the map with friends and family.
I'm very excited we're going to be able to share Laura's talk and map with everybody. I think those are such fantastic resources. And our email will also include links to Laura's books as well, which are also just fantastic reads and resources for this time in everyone's life. We have one more video from our Families in Recovery parent leaders that we would love to share with you. It really comes from their heart and our hearts, so we're incredibly proud. Their hard work is changing the world for their children and the generations to come, and they are truly pillars and key members of their communities and really making a difference. And again, it's the type of impact that they're able to make that really drives us here at Parent Trust to know that we're all moving in the right direction.
you tell other parents thinking about joining one of our groups?
It's very informative, and it's been a refresher course in my parenting, and I love learning positive discipline.
How has your Parent Trust group helped you?
It has taught me the developmental milestones that my infant has been going through since I've been in this class.
What is your favorite thing about your group?
My favorite thing about my group is that they're very helpful. I can always depend on them. Whenever I need help or whenever I'm in a situation where I feel down, they're always there to help me out.
How has your Parent Trust group helped you?
As a first-time mother and a newly woman in recovery, I have enjoyed these classes. I have learned a lot about parenting and how to engage with my child. He is a baby now, but without having a lot of family and friend support, being far away from home, I've really enjoyed being able to have my peers here to learn and engage with about being a great mother in recovery. My favorite thing about my group is that we can all trust each other, and we don't judge at all, so it makes us all feel like a family where we can.
I want to give a big shout out to Parent Trust donors for offering this program to me as a first-time mother and teaching me how to be the mom that I would like to be.
Wow, I love that video. Together, all of us, we are Parent Trust, but we cannot do this work without your support. I joined the board of Parent Trust last year because it was important for me to find a way to take action and help prevent families falling apart before stress becomes tragedy. The pandemic has been a pressure cooker for everyone, especially vulnerable families. And it's not over. We know that kids under 12 still can't be vaccinated against COVID-19. So many emergency support services are gone or have shifted their scope during the pandemic. We know the next year will not be easy, but we can help our families and our community stay whole and healthy. We can do this today, and your gift to Parent Trust can make it happen. You can give on our website, parenttrust.org, through our Facebook page, and by texting the word donate to 855-933-3771. And as I mentioned earlier, our board will double your donation and your impact. Thank you from all of us at Parent Trust. We also want to call out our amazing parent leaders who were part of this program today. You give so much to all the parents you support and group, and by sharing your stories, you are making life better for so many kids and families. Thank you.
And thank you all for being here. You are a critical component, probably one of the most important components of the Parent Trust family and the Parent Trust team. And again, thank you to our fantastic sponsors for sponsoring this event: the Gates Foundation, KPMG, K2 Vision, True Blue Strategies, the Trauma Stewardship Institute, and the Seyer Ruckstuhl Wright family. We're going to end with a message from a longtime Parent Trust supporter and ambassador, Mr. John Curley.
Hi everybody, John Curley here. I had read somewhere that if you have a dog in your video, then people are more likely to listen. This is Lily, and she likes to be held like a baby. And then she likes when you scratch her tummy, and then her tail wags. Tail wags. You can sort of see that. I want to remind you that the Parent Trust for Washington Children's Fall Fundraiser is coming up on the 23rd of September, and you still have time to sign up. We are so close to our goal. We'd love for you to be there. You get a friend to sign up as well. It's only 1 hour, but as you know, it is a huge event for us, our big fundraiser. $150 is the donation. We'd love to see if you want to give more. Of course, you can. And as you know, Parent Trust for Washington Children, I don't need to talk you into it, or Lily doesn't need to be talked into it either. You that support Parent Trust for Washington Children help to serve 15,000 people a year. We have a very, very simple goal. And our goal is to make sure that every single parent has the resources and the support that they need to be the best parents, to raise the best kids, to change the world in the best way. Okay? It's as simple as that. You can register today. We can't wait to see you. Again, 23rd of September. All right. It worked. See, they listened because you were in the picture, not me, my weird old face.
John and Lily, thank you so much for that incredible message. And to everyone who's joined us today, thank you for spending an hour of your time with us today and for your incredible support of Parent Trust throughout the year.
Thank you so much. Babies can't wait, families can't wait, and you can help support them by giving through our website, parenttrust.org, through our Facebook page, or by texting the word donate to 855-933-3771. Thank you, and until next time.